Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. Next up, we have the beginning of Sega's long-running RPG saga, Phantasy Star. I've started this game over a half dozen times over the past 20 years or so. I honestly don't remember if I've ever beaten it, but I put about 8 hours into it again and think I got myself stuck by accident. I didn't relish possibly starting over, so we'll leave it here. You are Alice, and the story begins with your brother having been mortally wounded by the minions of the evil King Lassic. He tells you to search out Odin to put an end to Lassic's tyranny. Once you enter the wilderness, you find you're pretty weak and can't last long between trips back to town to rest. The beginning of the game is very grind heavy, because you need Masitas to buy what you need to move forward with the game and begin hopping planets. There are 3 planets in all that you will travel to: Palma, the temperate Earth-like planet; Moravia, the desert planet; and Azorus, the ice world. I had reached the point of being able to fly to Azorus, but I used the fly spell and got myself trapped in Paseo in Moravia. The guards would confiscate my passport, and I know no way of back to Uzo. You're mainly hamstrung by equipment upgrades. Earning money should be your number one priority, which comes with experience points for levels. Leveling is important, just like in the RPG. You collect clues on what to do next from citizens in towns, and then find your way to dungeons to find items you need to move the plot forward. I had created my own maps of the dungeons, forsaking the lure of using game facts. I even got myself a sweet graph paper notebook so I could create maps through the years. Battles are pretty simple. You can attack, talk to a select few enemies, and run. Attacking can be of the physical sort or of the magical sort. I received the fire spell with Alice and the wind spell with Noah. You are also joined by the sentient cat Meow and the warrior Odin. The game becomes more interesting when you gain the extra party members, but then you also have to deal with foreign enemies. When it comes to grading Phantasy Star on Sega Master System, graphics get a 3.0. I like the graphics. They are fairly well detailed. Sound gets a 3.5. The music is very good. Not perfect, but quite good. Gameplay gets a 2.5. Typical JRPG gameplay. Not very deep yet, but decent. Difficulty gets a 2.5. The game is dependent on grinding and mapping. If you have the patience, it's not hard. Fun factor gets a 2.0. Look, I was enjoying the mapping, but getting trapped by an errant spell sucks. Overall, Phantasy Star earns a 2.7 and gets a B-. It's a solid RPG. I recommend giving it a shot. Maybe you can get through the whole thing without getting yourself stuck. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Please make sure to like this video. Let me know what you think of Phantasy Star in the comments. Please subscribe to Head Drop Productions here on YouTube because we want you here for each and every video we release, because it is your destiny.